offensive coordinator, Tommy REES, set the record straight about Shedeur Sanders' development up there in Cleveland. And also, Mary Kay, the beat writer, the insider for the Cleveland Browns, she gave her side about Shedeur Sanders' development also. We getting ready to talk about it right here on Sports Talk with Pete Watts. Do me a favor, do me a solid. Hit the like button. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed. Hit that notification bell. It'll let you know whenever I go live and drop a video. Sit back and relax, and let's get this party started. Right here on Sports Talk with Pete Watts. Let's go.
She told my baby to dance to 3. She looked at me, then showed a photo. Baby cried, his eyes were like mine.
Cleveland Brown offensive coordinator Tommy REES had his presser today talking about the development of the quarterbacks. He mentioned Shedeur and he also mentioned Dillon Gabriel. But before I show you that video, I have 2 videos that I want to show you doing this broadcast. Here's a tweet that I ran across and I want you to hear it. And it kind of fit this Shedeur situation. Listen, this is a unfortunate reality Shedeur Sanders faced with the Cleveland Browns. He isn't behind Dillon Gabriel because he's less capable. He's behind because his style doesn't fit narrow mold of how Kevin Stefanski, the head coach, think a quarterback should play. Dillon Gabriel is a system quarterback, a game manager who sticks to the script and minimizes risks. Shedeur Sanders is a playmaker. He reads, he reacts, he creates, he extends plays, and he attacks a downfield. Kevin Stefanski clearly prefers control over creativity, safe over upsize. The problem is Kevin attempts to mold Shedeur into Dillon Gabriel's image could actually break what makes Shedeur special in the first place. Shedeur processed the game differently, not incorrectly. The result is a coaching decision that retards Shedeur's development instead of unleashing his potential. Unless the Browns make a coaching change or trade Shedeur to a team that actually value his natural instincts and skill sets, nothing about this situation will likely to improve. That's a tweet that I saw over there on X, and I just like to share that with you. I think it fit this situation perfectly. Now, let's listen to the offensive coordinator, Tommy REES, talking about Shedeur Sanders and the development of him and Dillon Gabriel. Play that video.
You have to maximize opportunities even if there aren't a ton of reps to go around. You got to be creative with how you create some extra reps, specifically to get Shedeur ready if you can't get a bunch of reps there. So the good news is both guys are bought in and doing a good job of working hard and understanding how important those opportunities are, to be ready for the team. So it is a unique situation. I don't know how many times it's probably happened, but probably not a lot. And we have the right 2 guys mentally right now in their demeanor and how they're prepping and how they're coming to work every day. I think we've put together a good plan, starting with Kevin and then pouring through the rest of the staff to make sure that those guys feel prepared to go play on Sunday.
That's Tommy REES, the offense coordinator for the Cleveland Browns, giving you his take on the 2 quarterbacks and how he's developing both of them. He said both of them are doing good. They have the 2 best quarterbacks. They think they are thriving in his offense under the leadership of the head coach, Kevin Stefanski. That's Tommy REES, the offense coordinator, giving you his take on that during his presser today. And also, Mary Kay, the beat writer for the Cleveland Browns football team. She's a so-called insider. She gave her assessment of Shedeur Sanders today, early this morning, on 92.3 Cleveland, the Fan. Here is Mary Kay right here.
Well, I think right now what everyone needs to realize is the Browns are continuing to bring Shedeur Sanders along. They're not punishing him. They're not stashing him away in some kind of room where nobody can see him. They're not doing wrong by Shedeur Sanders. They're bringing him along at the pace they feel he needs to be brought along at, but they're really excited about what they're seeing in Shedeur. And so they're not going to trade Shedeur away before they know what they have in him. They're excited about what they're seeing. And the thing that they're seeing the most is the thing that they've already known about him, and that is his elite accuracy. He's got a natural feel for the game in that way. So they're excited to see that, and it's probably going to happen at some point this season. I don't know when. Dylan's going to have to find a way to score some points to keep his job, but at some point, Shedeur is going to get a chance to go out there and show off that elite accuracy and do what he can do with this offense. But once again, I don't think it's going to be easy for anybody throwing passes to, this young and sort of inexperienced group right now.
That's Mary Kay, the beat writer of the Cleveland Browns, giving you her take of Shedeur Sanders and the Cleveland Browns situation. But once again, Shedeur processes the game differently, not incorrectly, and the difference is being treated like a flaw. The result is a coaching decision, all right, and thinking that Shedeur development instead of unleashing his potential. Unless the Browns make a coaching change or a trade for Shedeur to a team that actually value his natural instinct and skill set, nothing about this situation with the Cleveland Browns and Shedeur Sanders will change. Shedeur Sanders is not a game manager quarterback. Shedeur Sanders is not no dink and dunk quarterback. Shedeur Sanders wants to push the ball downfield. That's what he did at Colorado. You heard it right here on Sports Talk. We'll be watched. Do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and put a comment in the comment section. Once again, I got a live show at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, and also I'm going to drop another video at 5 o'clock p.m. Tony Rizzo of ESPN Cleveland went off, and I'm going to drop that video at 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Once again, you watching Sports Talk. We'll be watched. Have a good day. Peace.
Wizard.